right, Heroes for Hire's in the game, and boy, people are sending me tons of screenshots of multiple defensive wins. I mean, I'm hearing people getting dozens of multiples wins. This team is the real deal. It is going to change the face of Alliance War for sure. We're going to look at a video that was provided by Stitch, and this is up against a very large, looks like it's all gear tier 14 with Jessica Jones, and they were able to defeat this team. We're going to go over that, but we're also going to talk about some things that didn't really work out as well as I thought, and that specifically has to do with Silver Surfer. I'm hoping Silver Surfer is part of the solution to defeat this team, and initially everybody was pretty excited about his ultimate because his ultimate clears charge. Now, it's not on the entire team. It's only on the primary target. Clear all charge, all positive effects, and apply ability bar on the one that he's targeting. Kind of important. But the problem there is it goes against a focus resistance check. And if you look at the Heroes for Hire team, basically they're getting 175% resistance per charge. So we're going to go into this footage right here against this match. And unfortunately, we're going to watch it get resisted twice in this match. And the superstar in this match ends up being Kestrel and Doc Ock. And we're gonna talk about what this means for defense, what this means for T4s, all of that in the video. But the main thing is that Kestrel, she's got this amazing ability right here where she strips all of the death proof and defense up, then applies defense down, then does crazy damage. So if you have a larger Kestrel, this is a big deal. I don't even know how big it needs to be, but I have a 4 red, 6 star Kestrel. Hopefully this is enough to pick off some of the teams. Characters killed by this attack cannot be revived. Now, if you can kill one member of the Heroes for Hire, the second attack is a million times easier. But that first one is kind of important. It really is. If you can leave them with 3 allies with this mechanic, it's going to be much better than, if you could take out Misty. Wow, then it's a 2-tap, right? Because the team will fall apart if you could take out a key member. Also, Black Bolt seems very important. The matchup that we're going to look at right here does not include Black Bolt, but I actually took Black Bolt to gear tier 15, just hoping that you can get through this right here, and if you can get through enough positive effects, then maybe you can clear through them and ping them down. Having a big Black Bolt is kind of a big deal. Now, this footage worries me a little bit because it basically, I got to say, this is pretty much just a 3-man team wins this match. And I got to give a big shout out to Stitch, who sent me this footage on Discord. So the team right here is made up of Black Widow, Hawkeye, Kestrel, Silver Surfer, and Doc Ock. And I got to say that Black Widow and Hawkeye do nothing. I think actually, Dad Bros would have been very helpful here. Dad Bros seemed very interesting to me, even like Zemo and Dad Bros, or Zemo and X Factor, because the way the team works is if you can knock them into 50%, it strips a charge away, and then they go up to 100%. But if you could just AoE and AoE and AoE and AoE and hit multiple targets, maybe you can get through all the charges. And it seems like you're going to eventually get stuck behind a Luke Cage taunt, and you're going to have to kill him a gabillion times. And so I do like the team placement right here where they put Luke Cage and the character that is not the charged character is separated away from Jessica Jones. So I really like the team placement. So I'm going to go look at my teammate placement right now for Alliance War, and I'm going to take these 4 characters, and then I'm going to put I think I'm going to use Ghost tonight just because. I'm going to put Ghost next to Luke Cage because what's going to happen is it's going to be easy to kill the non-Heroes for Hire character on the team, which in this case is Jessica Jones. And then Luke Cage is going to taunt, and he's going to taunt forever, and it's going to be super annoying. And it's kind of, you're not going to be able to get through him like with Kestrel's middle. I think it's great. Put Luke Cage on the end, and then the non-Heroes for Hire next to the Luke Cage seems like a smart thing to do. We're going to watch this, and we're going to see some disappointing stuff right here. Black Widow, Hawkeye, just going to basically be fodder, going to die very early. Then what we're going to also see is a very disappointing performance right here from Silver Surfer. Now, he does have a Cosmic Hero alongside with him, which is Kestrel, so he does getting the 50% focus. But because they have multiple stacks of charge, they have very high resistance. Watch this. And this just simply does not clear the charge. A charge gets resisted and it's still there. That is kind of scary. It's kind of scary. Because if you're able to successfully clear the charge, then you can focus fire that one character. And specifically, like if you can take out Misty first or something like that, then you basically have made this the 2-tap possible. So we're in a situation right here where basically it got resisted. So that clearing charge off the primary target can be resisted. Bad day when that happens. Now, I really like Doc Ock here. Now, check this. Doc Ock is giving them a lot of sustains, and more importantly, Doc Ock has the flip. And, if Doc Ock, I think a better team positioning would have been, Kestrel on one side, Doc Ock in the middle, and Silver Surfer, because Doc Ock is going to be applying deflect and speed up at times to those characters, because really it's those 3 characters carry this entire match. Now, this is where we're at right here with Kestrel's ultimate, and I think having a big Kestrel is going to be very important in this matchup right here. Dimensional Assault. Basically, if you can just blast through them. So what I'm going to do when I go up against them, I'm going to look to see who's taking the most damage, who looks the weakest. Looks like Misty Knight's the weakest right here. So we're gonna see what happens here. And this is absolutely did not expect this to work. Kestrel is gonna do her ultimate and effectively just delete Misty right here. Big deal. Goodbye. So if you're able to pull this off, the second attack is going to be so much easier. So Kestrel looks like it's vital for clearing through this team. What that means to me is that, one of the effective defenses in war right now was running X-Men Phoenix with Doom. But that fell apart because of Kestrel. Well, I'm going to try to bait people out with that team. I put that team back on defense because having, Black Phoenix plus Doom is kind of scary, and the logical counter to that team is Kestrel. Guess what you need Kestrel for? This team right here. So there's a couple things like that too. Like Black Bolt looks like a logical counter to this team. Guess what else is going on defense? Red Skull with 4 Hydra minions. Oh my God, right? Okay, so that's a W right there. Huge W right there, having Misty gone. And she was not a weak Misty. She was a relatively strong Misty. Now, I really like what's happening here with Doc Ock. Kind of providing this sustain to the team and all of that. Right here, I don't know if this matters much, what happens. Silver Surfer's basic is really good in taking away the defense up and the death proof, which is going to make getting them below 50% a lot quicker. Because as soon as they drop below 50%, then they're stripping away a charge and they're pinging back up to health. And that's really that's where I think a team with a lot of AoE like X Factor, just very quickly getting most of them below 50%, then ping back up, doing it again and again and again. Lots of sustain, lots of turn meter, just going. I think X Factor with Zemo might provide a quite good solution to, just outracing this team and stripping away their charges. Because when they drop below 50%, let's look at the kit because this is kind of confusing right here. When they drop below 50% at the end of any turn, if charged, if below 50%, lose a charge. Okay, so getting them below 50% health is a good thing because that's how you get rid of the charges. And doing that with AoEs, and that's where I think Zemo plus X Factor is going to be great against this team because they're going to be going, and they're going to be going a lot, and they're going to get the team below 50%, get rid of the charges, and eventually get a kill. And then also Zemo having the ability to strip away their positive effects with his AoE. His charge mechanic on him is quite good. So I'm optimistic about that team as well. I saw some screenshots of that working. I can't wait to test all this out. So what's happening here is basically Black Widow and Hawkeye did nothing, and they're gone. Check this out. Doc Ock, you think he'd be able to flip all those things, but they have such high resistance when they have all that charge. So that's kind of unfortunate. Again, Superstar Kestrel is going to come through here. And notice we were talking about this at the beginning of the video. is this is basically Luke Cage is now taunting, and so Kestrel is only going to be able to hit 2 targets, and Jessica Jones is not Heroes for Hire. Once she's gone, that's going to basically negate the awesomeness of Kestrel's special just by doing the team configuration where you've got basically 3 Heroes for Hire on one end, a non-Heroes for Hire, and then Luke Cage, I think, is going to be excellent placement. Let's just watch how this plays out. Basically, what's happening now, basic attack. Oh, by the way, basic attack on Silver Surfer. Being able to strip all of that stuff away, huge. Basic attack on Silver Surfer is probably going to be the best play most of the time right here. Let's keep going. We've got defense up on Luke Cage. He pings it. Fine. Let's keep going. We're going to, pretty quickly here, Jessica Jones is going to fall down, and that's going to be fine. Here we go. Do whatever you want. Okay, he does the middle ability right there. Cool. Kestrel's going to do basic attack. That's great. Gets resisted. We're going to be able to ping. Okay, now we're pinging Jessica Jones because Luke Cage has defense up. This is great. Look at the sustain on Doc Ock. Is quite amazing. He's really helping the team out. Look at that. Look at all that health right there. Ping right there. Just JJ's gone now. All right. Basic attack, taking all those positive effects away. Look at that. So now Luke Cage has now dropped below 50%. His charge is gone. So now he's killable. Absolutely. So getting them to drop below 50% is kind of a big deal because that's how you're going to get rid of the charges. And I just think Doc Ock is amazing on this team right here. I would have not thought Doc Ock would have been a superstar here. Unfortunately, the flipping, that worked well there, but the flipping, they have high resistance, so it doesn't always work. And then again, Kestrel's ultimate is going to be ready here pretty soon. And so is Silver Surfer's ultimate's going to be ready here. And then again, disappointment number 2, Silver Surfer's ultimate, guess what? Gets resisted. Just got resisted. Wow. Just got resisted. The charge remained in play. I don't know if that's just unfortunate or if that's going to be a thing. All right, so we right there. Iron Fist dropped below 50%. He backed up to 100%. Took away a charge. So we're getting close to getting through Luke Cage here. One more time. Iron Fist getting through Iron Fist below 50% right here. Will mean that he's basically gonna be done with here pretty soon. All right, one more. Drop him below 50%. All right, there he goes. He goes below 50%. So now all of his charges are gone. He goes back up to the top. Here we go. This is going to be the final kill. This is also, again, the superstar in this match is Kestrel and the ultimate deleting through the charge. Amazing. Kestrel just deletes her right there. And this is a W. I think this is great. I think this is a great team. Doc Ock seemed great here. Doc Ock did his job. He held up. He gave sustain to the team. He did some flips, but mostly he was providing sustain, and I think that's fantastic. Silver Surfer did his thing. His basic attack was the superstar, taking away the positive effects. Kestrel deleting characters. Black Bolt, I think, is going to be effective. I also think Zemo plus X Factor is a team worth trying for sure. All right, let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know if you had a lot of fun with this team. And also, why are you so serious? Why are you so serious, Kestrel? I know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye.